I'm Jennifer Rothschild. Welcome to this month's womensministry.net video devotional. I'm really glad you joined me. I got to tell you about something that happened to me last summer because it taught me a lot about being insignificant. It was a summer morning and I thought it was safe, to turn on the TV, just lay in bed a little longer. And so I punched the remote and within seconds, Good Morning America showed up. And not only did Good Morning America show up on my screen, but so did Angelina Jolie. Now, the interviewer began to describe her as one of the most beautiful women in the world. And he talked about how she was starring in her own movie about a spy, and she even did her own stunts. And then he went on to talk about what a great mom she was and what a great humanitarian and how she had such a wonderful figure. And I got out of bed and I went into the kitchen, performing the only stunt that I was capable of, which was making it into the kitchen to pour coffee. So I arrived with bedhead and faded PJs, and there's my husband, Phil. And he's holding a cup of coffee, and he says, "Hi, honey." And he gives me the coffee, and I hear the TV in the background, and I said, "Did you just see that piece about Angelina?" And he said, "Yeah, I did." And I said, "You like her more than me, don't you?" And he just kind of giggled. And I went on to talk about how wonderful she was and how insignificant I felt. Now, have you ever felt that way? Especially when you compare yourself to someone else. We can all feel tiny and small, and sometimes we even feel insignificant to God. Like if someone like as amazing as Angelina is on the planet, why would God even be aware of us? We just feel insignificant. Now, I know that's not probably the most spiritually mature response, but I'm just saying that's how I felt. But here's what I've learned. You and I are insignificant. And here's what I mean. We are significant. We dwell in the significance of Christ. God does see us. God knows us. In fact, the book of Psalms says that God stooped down to make us great. You are significant. You dwell in the significance of Christ. So the next time you turn on the TV and you see somebody who you think makes you feel insignificant, remember you are significant. You dwell in the significance of Christ. If you're watching this with some girlfriends today, I wish you would just talk about the things that kind of push your button and make you feel insignificant or insecure, and then remind yourselves that you are significant. So glad you joined me today. I hope you'll come back to the community at womensministry.net because it is always better when you show up.